Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to look at a Safariland holster for your Mac 9 DS 1911 4 1/4 and 5-inch models. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to look at a holster from Safariland that I found that works for both your 4 1/4 inch and your 5-inch Mac 9 DS 1911s. I assume that it would probably work for almost every 2011 style pistol, but for you Mac guys that are looking for something specific, this would work. So got it off Safariland's website. It is, I'll give you the model number and everything. So it is I'll give you the part number. It is 6378 RDS-2582-411. And the SKU number is 1336326. They actually call this their ALS concealment holster, but I'm not using it as a concealment holster. It comes with a paddle like this. It also comes with a belt attachment, so if you want to run it through a belt, that it'll work for that too. I have added the fork, which I prefer. Now, I have wrapped this in Cordura. I'm going to do a separate video about that, but this is a simple one retention point only, and it works. If you look, this will be the 4 1/4. It's got the hood for protect your red dot. Goes in, fits just fine, locks up, no issues, comes out. 5-inch model, same thing, locks up, no issues. So that right there, the type of material this comes with when you order it is kind of it's kind of a slick looking material. That was the only in the Dropbox option. That's the only one that came up. No other options available for textured finish or any kind of finishes other than that one. So price on this is around $160. Let me double check my invoice here. So yeah, $160.93. At least to my location with the tax set up for where I'm located. So around $160, not exactly cheap by any means. Safariland makes a good product. The only thing I don't like about this, now I will tell you this little hood that they have for the red dot protection, they also make one that has no hood. You can run it without this hood if you prefer. It just slides in these little holes here and it can pull out. This is a new version. I have another one just like this one that the hood is different for my Glock 17. I've done a video about that. So they've changed this hood design where it has this little standoff right here on this side to be able to push it off. One thing I don't like about this holster that you kind of got to train yourself around, because it doesn't have, and I forget the name of the system, where it's got the strap that goes across it. You got to push it out of the way. That strap, when you release it, it actually pushes this up and out of the way, right? This one, you could technically get it in here and draw it without removing this, but if you go to put it back in the holster, it can catch your red dot like that and not go in as easy. So just be careful of that. If you kind of go from back here down, see how it catches it? Just got to be careful of that. So the best way to do it is to make sure that it's pushed forward. So if I was going to draw this, kind of a two motion, that and that, gives you just enough clearance that it shouldn't interfere at all. But, you know, again, just kind of going to slow your draw down a little bit. But if I'm in competition, like shooting, where it doesn't really matter, I'm probably going to push this hood out of the way before the stage starts, and then I can just draw, shoot, whatever I need to do if the stage requires you to holster back. Most of the time they don't, unless you're in some kind of tactical match. But even on tactical matches, just for safety reasons, a lot of times when you get done with the pistol portion, and let's say it's a 2-gun or 3-gun, a lot of times you wind up laying the pistol on a table or something like that. But either way, just something to think about is this hood thing that protects your red dot. They do make one, I don't know the model number, that comes without the hood, and this is extended up a little bit higher right here in this section. So just something to think about. So if you're kind of looking for a holster that will fit, if you've got the 4 1/4 and you're going to get a 5-inch and you're worried about not being able to have a holster that would work with both, this one right here would work. I think back earlier, Safariland for the longest time did not make one for the 5-inch. And so everybody complained, and finally I guess they got on board and decided to offer one that fits both now. But anyway, guys, there you go. Safariland, if you always make good quality products. So if you're looking for a holster for your Mac 9 or similar type platforms, this should work. As always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.